Alex and Leo sat at a corner table in a small Helsinki cafe, their laptops open before them. The late afternoon sun tried to sneak in through the window, casting warm shadows on their screens, but neither noticed. Their world for now was purely digital, filled with charts, prices, and rapid decisions. Do you think we should add some of this Ethereum-based meme token to our portfolio? Alex asked, a slight grin tugging at the corner of his mouth. He discovered the token a few days ago and had immediately been struck by its potential. Leo looked up, his expression neutral but inquisitive. Have you done a deep dive into it? What makes it different from the Solana meme token we bought last week? He asked, his voice steady. Alex paused for a moment, though his confidence remained intact. Well, the Ethereum token has a much larger community. It's all about meme culture, and users are spreading content everywhere. It could explode in popularity any day now. Leo's brow furrowed slightly as he clicked away on his keyboard, bringing up an analysis tool. That may be true, but let's look at the numbers. Solana's meme token is built on a much faster and cheaper blockchain. When you make transactions, you pay a fraction of what you would on Ethereum. Plus, Solana's token has already partnered with several major NFT platforms. Alex nodded slowly, the excitement still evident in his eyes. But the Ethereum token has already gotten a lot of attention. Maybe transaction costs won't matter if people see its value in other areas. Leo gave a small smile, but his gaze remained on the screen. Attention doesn't always equal sustainable value. If people start to realize that Solana's meme token offers more bang for their buck, they'll switch. Ethereum's token might have its moment, but in the long run, Solana's technical advantages could make it the better choice. As evening fell and Alex walked home, he reflected on the day's discussion. In the unpredictable world of crypto, it was easy to be swept away by grand possibilities and hype, but true success lay in what was sustainable and functional. His friend's advice had been more valuable than any meme coin today. Alex opened his apartment door and stepped inside. He placed his bag on the hall table and shrugged off his coat, his thoughts still lingering on the cafe conversation. Making decisions in the crypto world often felt like trying to climb a steep, slippery slope. One wrong step, and you could tumble down, losing everything. He moved into the living room and settled onto the couch. His laptop was waiting on the coffee table, its screen dark but inviting. Alex wondered if Leo had always been this cautious. A few years ago, they had both dived into the world of crypto together, drawn by the promise and potential of the new technology. At first, they were both careful, sticking to well-known coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum. But as altcoins and various meme tokens began to pop up, Alex had gotten caught up in the excitement. He remembered the first time he had made a significant profit on a small token that had doubled in value overnight. That had been his first major success, and it had given him a surge of confidence. But it had also planted a dangerous seed within him. The belief that he could always stay ahead of the market, that he could keep winning. Alex sighed and opened his laptop. The screen lit up, and the value of his portfolio was the first thing he saw. The recent volatility had left its mark. The numbers had been fluctuating wildly, causing moments of despair and bursts of hope. He quickly skimmed through the latest news, searching for something that would reinforce his earlier conviction in the Ethereum meme token. But every analysis, every discussion post seemed only to support Leo's argument. The sluggishness of the Ethereum network and its high transaction fees were issues that couldn't be ignored. Alex felt his excitement begin to wane. Had he really been focused solely on quick profit? Had he forgotten the fundamental principles of succeeding in the crypto world? He recalled the moment when he and Leo had first invested together. They had spent hours discussing, weighing risks and opportunities, and ultimately choosing investments that seemed sustainable. That had been a time when they both placed more trust in analysis than in gut feelings. Alex leaned back on the couch and closed his eyes. He envisioned their future, not just a few weeks or months down the road, but years into the distance. Leo was right, he thought. Meme tokens were fun and alluring, but in the crypto world, where values could plummet in an instant, you needed more than just hype. You needed technology that could withstand the test of time and market pressure. The quiet of the evening surrounded him, bringing a sense of peace. Even though Leo had been more cautious, Alex realized that it had made him a better investor. They had balanced each other out, and that was why they had lasted this long. Alex opened his laptop again and navigated to his portfolio. He canceled the buy order for the Ethereum meme token that he had set earlier. Instead, he decided to increase his investment in Solana's token. It was a safer choice, and though it didn't offer the same potential for rapid gains, it brought peace of mind. He then sent a few messages to Leo, thanking him once again for his advice. "You're right," he typed. "Let's focus on durability and stability, not just the hype." As Alex finally closed his laptop and rose from the couch, he felt a weight lift from his shoulders. The day had been educational, and he knew that he would approach the next one with more wisdom. Leo's words still echoed in his mind. Investments should be based on facts, not just feelings. Today, Alex had learned a valuable lesson. Crypto investing was a marathon, not a sprint. And while the journey was filled with temptations and risks, Alex now knew that he needed to rely more on careful consideration than on fleeting excitement. In doing so, he would stay on course, both in the market and in life. Alex sat for a moment longer, staring at the dark screen of his laptop. He had made his decision, but the tension hadn't entirely left him. The crypto world was still full of uncertainties, and though he had chosen the safer path, a small restlessness remained, an itch that had driven him into this volatile world to begin with. He decided to go for a walk to clear his head. Outside, the cool evening air was refreshing, and Alex took a deep breath, trying to calm his thoughts. The streets of Helsinki were quiet at this hour, with only a few people hurrying home. For Alex, the city's stillness offered a much-needed contrast to the digital chaos of his day. As he walked, Alex's mind drifted back to the early days of his journey into crypto. He remembered his very first investment, a small sum he had almost forgotten about for months. When he finally checked its value and saw how much it had grown, it felt like discovering hidden treasure. That moment had sparked his interest, pulling him deeper into the crypto world. But things had changed since those early days. It was no longer just about small sums and the potential for growth. Now, his decisions carried much more weight. His financial future, his self-image, and perhaps even his sense of worth were all tied to his success. Every investment felt like a personal bet on whether he truly understood the market or was simply a gambler, hoping to get lucky. As he walked, Alex found himself by the waterfront. The water's surface was calm, the waves gently lapping against the shore. He sat on a bench, staring out at the horizon. His thoughts flowed freely, and gradually he began to understand why Leo's words had hit him so deeply. It wasn't just the wisdom of a cautious friend, it was a reminder that every choice in life, whether a crypto investment or something else, was part of a much larger picture. Alex knew there would be times when he needed to take risks, to leap into the unknown. But today wasn't one of those times. Today, he wanted to choose stability and long-term thinking because he knew that was the path he wanted to follow. His phone vibrated in his pocket and Alex glanced at it. Leo had replied to his earlier message. "Good choice, Alex. Remember, we're in this for the long haul. We can only win if we stay calm and make smart decisions." Alex smiled, slipping the phone back into his pocket. He knew Leo was right. This wasn't the first time they had discussed crypto investments, and it wouldn't be the last. But every conversation and every decision helped them both grow, not just as investors, but as friends and as people who learned something new every day. Alex got up from the bench and headed back home. The evening was turning into night, and the street lights cast a soft glow, lighting his way. He felt a growing sense of calm. It was a rare feeling in the world of crypto, but right now it felt right. He knew that in the future there would be new temptations and decisions, perhaps new meme tokens promising huge returns, or new projects claiming to revolutionize the world. But Alex had made up his mind. He would approach them with caution, always remembering what he had learned today. When Alex arrived home and stepped inside, he felt a deep sense of peace. The laptop was still there in the living room, but he wasn't in any hurry to open it again. Today, he had made enough decisions. Today, he had learned that sometimes the best investment one can make is in peace of mind. And right now, that was worth more than any crypto token. As Alex prepared for bed, he knew that tomorrow would bring new opportunities. But he was ready, not just to win, but to learn and grow with every choice he made. He turned off the lights and closed his eyes, confident that he had taken a step forward on his journey, not just as a crypto investor, but as someone who understood that true value lay in what he knew to appreciate, not in what he knew to buy.